Distinguished guests, families, friends, supporters, Deputy Mayor, Lord Lieutenant, and most importantly, graduates. It gives me enormous pleasure to open our graduation ceremony today. Graduation ceremonies are the high point of our academic year, bringing together the whole of the University of Brighton community with your families, friends, and supporters to celebrate your success. As we celebrate your success, we do recognise the unique challenges you've all had to deal with over the last few years. We know how hard you've all worked to get here, and you should all be incredibly proud of how far you've come in your time at the university. Today marks the culmination of that amazing journey and the beginning of something new and hopefully even more exciting. Over the course of this week's ceremonies, we are celebrating graduates aged between 19 and 76 from 65 countries around the world. We are proud of the diversity of nationalities and backgrounds that make up this fantastic institution. Our difference is what unites us. It's our superpower. Graduates, as you cross the stage, you become a graduate of the University of Brighton. And as you do, I hope you feel as proud of yourselves as we are of you. Whilst you are absolutely the stars of the show, we do have some other important people with us. We've got your families, friends, and supporters who've been there for you in so many ways throughout your time with us. Please show your appreciation to them. We've also got on stage here and in the auditorium and behind the scenes some of the talented, passionate, dedicated professional services and academic staff who've played an important role in supporting you throughout your time with us. Again, please show your appreciation to each and every one of those. Okay, now I've got a really important job for everyone here, and it's a bit of a warm-up, ready for the main act. So a job for everybody, every single person in this audience. Your job together is to make sure that when your friend, your family member, your relative, the person sat next to you, the person sat in front of you, behind you, whenever they walk across this stage, they are left in absolutely no doubt whatsoever about how proud you are of them. So in order to get warmed up and ready, let's have a little practice. So on the count of 3, and you can show your appreciation in a variety of ways. You can clap, which is a bit conventional for Brighton, isn't it? But you can. We won't judge. And or you can cheer, you can whoop, you can scream, you can stamp your feet, you can dance, and let's see what else you can do. Okay, so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It was all right. We had a ceremony, well, we had a couple of ceremonies yesterday, and the second one, so the afternoon ceremony, I mean, it was outstanding. And you don't want to be beaten by them, right? And it's Friday, so really go for it this time. Okay, so on the count of 3, let's see if you can beat the ceremony yesterday. 1, 2, 3. Much better. And I see you standing up and waving your arms. Well done. Keep that going. Okay. Graduates, today marks a beginning, not an end. And we look to all of you to shape the future. You will all play an important role in making the world a better place, a more sustainable place, a more equitable place. Please never forget the impact that you can have as an individual on making the world a better place. So many individuals across the world have made an enormous difference just because of what might seem a small action. Actions that change the world for the better. Look at Rosa Parks refusing to give up her seat on a bus. A seemingly small action galvanized the civil rights movement and changed American history forever. Greta Thunberg, who skipped school one Friday to protest against climate change outside of the Swedish Parliament. Again, a seemingly quiet act of protest. It then grew into a global force that mobilized millions to demand climate action. Look at our amazing University of Brighton alumnus, Adam Pearson, who you saw on the video on the screen, whose decision not to be cowed by bullies has broken down barriers in the film and TV industries. As you progress your careers, you will, like Adam, do so as members of our alumni network. That network provides you with lifelong connections to people here in this room and people who've gone before you and who will go after you. It will provide a rich network of advice and connections and a community of support to you all. So please do connect with the alumni team. We want to know what you all get up to in the future and what your Brighton effect will be. In the time that you've studied with us, much has changed in our world, and the role and value of universities is being questioned and challenged like never before. Our response to this is clear. Just look at the world-changing impact of our research, our social and economic impact in our city and beyond, and our crucial role in developing the professionals, the innovators, the disruptors of the future. What we do matters, and what you do really matters. So graduates, you are the best possible answer to any cynicism. In a world of challenge and opportunities, our focus today is on the boundless possibilities that lie ahead for each and every one of you. I want to thank you all for making the University of Brighton your university. You've all made a mark and contributed to making us who we are during the time that you've studied here as a student. Carry the memories made with you as you make your own unique mark on the future. From all of us at the University of Brighton, congratulations and thank you.
We are now about to begin the presentation of awards. Graduates will be called up row by row and escorted round to the entrance of the stage. Please ensure that you stay in the order in which you've been placed. As you will have noticed, we have big screens on the stage. As your big moment arrives and you cross the stage, it will be your face up there. So please enjoy the moment. Our graduates are now being ushered into position so that we can begin the presentation of awards. Please bear with us. We not only need them to get there in one piece, but also in the right order. As each of them cross the stage, I would encourage all friends, family, and supporters to let them hear just how proud you are of all their fantastic achievements. And you've had some practice this morning. I now invite Andy Davis, Associate Dean of the School of Education, Sport, and Health Sciences, to announce the awards for the school.
School of Education, Sport and Health Sciences, Degree of Master of Research, Health Research, Sadia Youssef. Degree of Master of Arts, Education, Jesse Achimpong Mansa. Bronwyn Barnhurst. Kim Bitmead. Audrey Brown. Tiffany Cole. Michaela Gurney. Kerry Honeysett. Mariana Velisaropoulos. Annie Wallace. Degree of Master of Science, Advanced Clinical Practice, Sarah Allen. Laurent Raymond Ambrose. Simon Barnes. Joe Biveway. Scott Cowland. Mary Crofey. Olive Davis. Emma Diplock. Nancy Lee Doyle. Rachel Edwards. Christopher Findlay Gear. Nidhin Jacob. Opayemi Kazim. Michelle Nerval. Kizzy Parker-Dunn. Kerry Peacock. Connie Pelling. Hannah Price. Sandra Ramirez. Sylvia Rodriguez Delgado. Jordan Scarlett. Emily Smith. Marimel Talud. Lisa Thomas. Rachel Tifferidge. Sarah Underwood. Elizabeth Willisco. Stuart Webb. Sarah Webster. Paula Whedon. Andrea Yardy. Advanced Occupational Therapy, Karush Mafidi Naini. Advanced Physiotherapy, Kosiso Chukwo Jennifer Arni Bogo. Louise Bluck. Sanjeev Kumar Nayak. Armet Levant Toklu Oglu. Advanced Podiatry, Breda Cooney. Samuela Falirani. Advanced Practice Health, Maxine Jones. Emma King. Tara Mayer. Victoria Breen. Domenico Colavito. Marhella Norris. Elvin Stellas. Applied Sport Physiology, Gemma Carey. Victor Espinoza Babano. Grace Seaton. Diagnostic Radiography, Alicia Diaz Eccles. Devika Dixit. Jade Ford. Emily Gordoing. Tonima Hanan. Rose Kenny. Wilson Warkocha. Sumaya Rasul. Theo Sembi Hallam. Health. Taiwo Akinsanmi. Health and Education, Charlotte Humphreys. Health and Management, Natasha Beresford-Foyra. Zoe Roffery. Nitish Kumar Sankar. Health Promotion, Maram Alfit Al-Hawati. Chinyanta Karsisi. International Health Promotion, Sujata Gupta. Musculoskeletal Physiotherapy, Benoit Ansel. Dale Turner. Musculoskeletal Physiotherapy, MACP, Ermelin Ostafjord. Ingrid Hansen. Hannah Stair. Occupational Therapy Pre-Registration, Marta Adele. Luke Angel. Sadie Bond. Madison Burnett. Jessica Butcher. Sarah Capps. Angel Seeley. Peter Fullylove. Lauren Graves. Megan Harris. Hannah Hay. Karen Ibele. Amelia Jones. Olivia Saffron Lee. Lillian Lusted May. Sally MacLeod. Emily Modern. Neve O'Connor. Pippa O'Connor. Chloe Oliver Taylor. Jade Pye. Poppy Robinson. Rebecca Wadley. Physiotherapy pre-registration, Harmin Owlock. Nicholas Berg. John Cancia. Sin Ki Chung. Chi Nagan Chow. Katrina Falcone. James Futcher. Daniel Harrison. Nicole Hunt. Chung Yin Lao. Olivia Locke. Caleb McKee. Hayden Misfelt. Peter O'Brien. Simret Randhawa. Dean Rayner. James Shimka. Venji Sia. Jacob Wood. Podiatry pre-registration, Shivani Suhasro Kulat. Christian Lowe. Podiatry with diabetes, Rebecca Kernan. Strength and conditioning, Ross Evans. Benjamin Hickling. Keigo Hirasawa. Cameron Moore. Adam Smith. Occupational therapy pre-registration, Elizabeth Harvey. Anne McCready. Sibo Gi Kosi Mpofu. Gabrielle Selwyn Smith. Specialist Community Public Health Nursing, Heather Hart. Specialist Practitioner District Nursing with Integrated Independent and Supplementary Prescribing, Lucy Allison. Lee Gumarez. Cara Harvey. Christina Morihon de Hoyas. Lauren Simmons. Joanna Spalding. Brooke Spencer Smith. Helen Stamp. Christina Terry. Matsaliso Magret Tukala. Kelly Walters. Specialist Practitioner, General Practice Nursing with Integrated, Independent and Supplementary Prescribing, The 300, Amy Hart. Postgraduate Certificate, Clinical Practice Acute Care, Ramon Aringo Jr. Preeti Garong. Clinical Practice Cardiac Care, Roberta Fabry. Shannon Slaven. Clinical Practice Emergency Care, Malar Chalaya Vimala Bai. Isabella Gottschilling. Priya Makisha. Willa Mikai. Malgorzata Rika. Clinical Practice Intensive Care, Kathleen Baker. Vanaja Bolognedi. Donna Eldos. Alice Ferguson. Emily Harrison. Anuraj Kunjaman. Victoria Naaihaus. Maria Anesh Pereira da Silva. Prabha Priya Prakas. Ninu Raju. Cicely Seaman. Twinkle Varghese. Rebecca Williams. Clinical Practice Neonatal Care, Adana Kumabach. Anna Davis. Eleanor Geary. Anna Kuntz. Katie Patterson. Sonia Sam. Rosamal Fankachan. Clinical Research Studies, Imogen Summer Rooney. Early Years Education with Early Years Teacher Status, Ellen Beglin. Health, Laura Piercy. Leading Practice Education, Kenji Hennessy Abbey. Lucy Andrews. Georgia Arno. Ananoof Ashok. Kerry Beard. Thea Curley Fogarty. Alice Heron. Evangelia Hodge. Rachel Lambourne Millard. Amy Livingstone. Sarala Marianne. Nisha Omen. Amanda Payne. John Paul Relina. Ria Elizabeth Roy. Katie Stanley. Ramavathi Vimarajan. Adele Wickens. Kieran Young. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary 3 to 7 years, Marina Arch I. Asur. Professional Education Studies, Takesha Achin James. Daniel Barber. Hannah Beezer. Amy Blair. Brigitte Clay. Natalie Collins. Georgina Delarue. Naomi Friedman. Amy Gibbs. Richard Grant. Megan Green. Courtney Hempel. Jacqueline Holden. Ethan James Van Dyke. Kerry Jeffries. Jessie Keshtia. Victoria Lendon. Claire Pacheco McNabb. Rebecca Parry. Lisa Pignati. Sarah Qureshi. Nicholas Rolt. Secondary English, Benjamin Jesse. Secondary Mathematics, Keith Smith. Secondary Physical Education, Daniel Cleland. Secondary Physics, Adeteyo Olajide. Teaching and Learning, Christina Parsons. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Primary 3 to 7 years, Eleanor Padden. Professional Education Studies, Charlie Kitchenside. Scarlett O'Rourke. Sarah Webber. The Learning and Teaching Hub, Postgraduate Certificate, Academic Practice, Ikina Ajay-Ano. Holly Connell. Farindu Karunarafna. Faye McShane. Catherine Pearman. Shanae Rab. Laura Tucker. Justine Willoughby. Research degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled The Impact of Expertise and Cognitive Load on Decision Making in Open Skill and Closed Skill Sports, Kirsty Brown. Well done. And degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled Blood Flow Restriction During Resistance Exercise, Impact on Muscle Strength, Mass, Mood and Cognition, Maria Nicoladi. That concludes the presentations for the School of Education, Sport and Health Sciences. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Andy. I'm delighted to introduce Michelle Kanna as our keynote speaker. Michelle is the current president of Brighton Students' Union, leading our vibrant community of over 17,000 students from all over the world. She joined the University of Brighton as an international student from Cyprus and graduated with a BSc in physiotherapy in 2024, before going on to pursue a master's degree in health and management. As BSU president, Michelle represents students at the highest levels of the university, ensuring their voices are heard and acted upon. She is passionate about creating a more equitable, inclusive, and impactful student experience with a strong focus on building systems and opportunities that will benefit students long beyond their time at Brighton. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Michelle Kanna.
Good morning, Chair, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, and friends. I'm not walking across the stage just yet, but I stand here because today, not only as president of the BSU, but as a fellow graduate. I wanted to speak now because this moment deserves to be named. I'm graduating with a master's degree in health and management, and if I'm honest, on paper, I probably shouldn't have been admitted to the course. To even qualify, it required a minimum of 5 years professional experience. I had none. I just had graduated from physiotherapy that summer. No long career history, no management title, just a fresh degree and a whole lot of hope. When I walked into my first lecture, it hit me quickly. I was the youngest in the room and the most inexperienced. My classmates spoke confidently about leading teams and managing services. I was quietly Googling acronyms under the table, wondering if I'd been sent the wrong timetable. That reality meant long nights, imposter syndrome, and constantly feeling like I had to work twice as hard just to keep up. There were moments I genuinely questioned whether I belonged here. But somewhere between the deadlines and group projects, something shifted. I realized that being the least experienced didn't mean I had the least to offer. It meant I had the most to learn. And that mindset changed everything. Alongside my studies, stepping into student leadership here at Brighton shaped me in ways no textbook could. Serving this campus, advocating for students, and working alongside staff taught me that leadership is not about how long you've been somewhere, but about how willing you are to serve, listen, and grow. This campus and this city stretched me. Brighton became more than where I studied. It became where I learned confidence, resilience, and belief in myself. So today, I am proof that sometimes the right people on paper are not the ones who look perfect, but the ones willing to show up, learn, and grow anyway. The University of Brighton took a chance on me. They didn't just look. Sorry, now I can't see. Yeah. Sorry. This campus and this city stretched me. Brighton became more than where I studied. It became where I learned confidence. Confidence, resilience, and belief in myself. So today I am proof that sometimes the right people on paper are not the ones who look perfect, but the ones willing to show up, learn, and grow anyway. The University of Brighton took a chance on me. They didn't look at what I was missing, they looked at who I could become. And I'm standing here as proof that that paid off. That is the kind of university we are from, one that sees potential before it becomes polished, one that invites the students who are still becoming. This degree wasn't just about management, frameworks, or health systems. It was about learning to lead when you're unsure, to think critically when answers aren't obvious, and to hold responsibility with integrity. It taught me that growth doesn't require perfection, it requires commitment. Many of us didn't arrive here with certainty. Some arrived with doubt, fear, or circumstances that this would be hard. But look around. We stayed, we adapted, and we became. To the wider University of Brighton community, the support staff, placement teams, library, and well-being services, thank you. You answered emails we sent in panic, opened doors we didn't know how to knock on, and made spaces for us to grow. And to my fellow graduates, as we leave here today, carry this with you. If an institution believed in you before you fully believed in yourself, carry that responsibility well. Be bold, lead with humility, create spaces where others are given chances to. Because the world doesn't just need qualified people, it needs people who remember what it feels like to be chosen. Today, we are not just celebrating degrees, we are marking a shared moment of becoming. University of Brighton, thank you for believing in who we could become. Congratulations to us all, Chair, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, and friends. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for sharing that with us. I now invite Dr. Megha Rajguru, Associate Dean of Education, Student Experience in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to announce the awards for that school.
Awarded degree of Master of Research, Social Science, Fatima Ilson. Kiran Naeem. Leisha Ward. Degree of Master of Arts, Community Psychology, Nishian Low. Natalie McCluskey. Ava McCoy. Lewis Slade. Ruby Slade. Creative Writing, Emma Dooley. Arthur Dudley. Deborah Humphrey, also awarded the Holly Raber Prize. Sunny Rowie Liverod Griffin. Garie Maraboto. Sorry. Garie Maraboto. Tyler Mitchell. Pauline Seawards. Curating Collections and Heritage, Faiza Noor Bajak. Joshua Boyle. Matthias Fletcher. Lucy Hall. Ellen Hume. Emily McLaughlin. Holly Sophia Stoner. Degree of Master of Science, Psychotherapy, Shadia Abutaka. Postgraduate Diploma, Approved Mental Health Practice, Samuel Chikuka. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Criminology, Katie Hunt. Caleb Nash. Criminology and Sociology, Caitlin Hillard. English Language, Vian Tierney. English Language and Creative Writing, Stephanie Drake. English Literature and Creative Writing, Sachi Madlung Bayun. Fashion and Design History, Lucy Foley Farnsworth. Philosophy, Politics, Ethics, Taryn Lumley Curtis. Politics, Sexuality and Gender, Olivia Kubica. Psychology and Criminology, Mansoor Al-Mahdi. Alfie Berry. Lucy Carney. Lisa Marie Marshall. Holly Otley. Psychology and Sociology, Addie Royston. Social Science, Turain Mills. Sociology, Zoe Allen. Ellen Usher. War and Conflict, Niall Shees. Degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Psychology, Zoe Boulderstone. Elizabeth Golding. Shiana House. Owen Thompson. Deshaun Williams. Psychology with Counselling Studies, James Ashley. Social Work, Ellie Anderson. Louise Bolton. Amy Cook. Kira Davey. Alexandra Hambleton. Shiana McAuliffe Forbes. Georgia Fraffen. Ava Sullivan. Certificate of Higher Education, Criminology, Tobias Danday. Linguistics, Cami Dunn Manigold Jones. Psychology, Aaron Marshall Smith. Psychology and Criminology, Levi Perkins. Hello. Congratulations. Research degrees. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, in recognition of a program of work entitled Investigation of Gender Construction in Algerian EFL Communicative Classrooms, a Historical Decolonial Feminist Critical Perspective. Kaula Belgit. Well done. In recognition of a program of work entitled Water Mobilities in an Urban Fringe, exploring the junction of mundane, mobile experiences and water-related challenges in Newham, East London, Maya Bronze. Well done. Well done. In recognition of a program of work entitled The Construction of Gender and National Identity in Algerian Textbooks, Sarah Sheani. Well done. In recognition of a program of work entitled Whitney and I, The Other, an autoethnographic study of drag queen shame based on my lived experiences of being an alternative British drag queen from 2006 to 2023, Paul Culshaw. Well done. Hello. In recognition of a program of work entitled Community-Led Pocket Parks and Microgeographies of Sociality, Park Making, Agentic Materialities and Spatial Togetherness, Harley German. Well done. In recognition of a program of work entitled Online Shopping and the Gig Economy, a sociological study of alienation in Brighton and Reykjavik, Anthony Howell. Hello. In recognition of a program of work entitled Recollecting Cabaret, a queer-haunted autoethnography of real, researched, and imagined stories of cabaret past and present, Almegs. Hello. In recognition of a program of work entitled Collectors, Curators, and Cultural Brokers, South Asian Contributions to the British Museum, Kajal Meghani. in recognition of a program of work entitled Operative Autonomy, Wildplakken and Political Practice in 1980s Amsterdam, Alex Todd. That concludes the presentations for the School of Humanities and Social Science. I now invite Dr. Simon McKennis, Associate Dean of the School of Art and Media, to make the presentations for that school. Thank you.
School of Art and Media, degree of Master of Arts, Digital Media, Culture and Society, Lou Marie Basson. Fine Art, Reem Ackerson. Debbie Antonovich. Beth Gibbons. Victoria Koch. Amy Engels. Serena Nickerman. Jacqueline Parker. Alice Pierce Buchan. Domhilda Lara Robert Stotier Andrews. Graphic design, Emily Humphreys. Michael King. Ting Yang Lee. Jasmine MacLeod. Chung Wai Yen. Shi Ang Cheng Yu. Journalism, Jamie Heron Waterhouse. Faizu Ishfaq. Melissa Relling. Photography, Yung Shan Shou. L. Hill. Zixuan Mai. Simon Roth. Masood Taimouri. Sequential design illustration, Joseph Corella. Molly Fuller Abbott. Xiang Ha. Wei Hu. Basil Hutton. Pei Yi Kuo. Yoon Hua Lu. Thomas Maguire. May Pham. Han Wong. Alejandro Whitaker. Rory Wilson. Yi Ching Shire. B. Yu Yang. Yu An Yakshin. Sports journalism, Lachlan Garrett. Aaron McNicholas. William Simpson. Lily Thornhill. Carlos Villafuerte. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Animation. Aderoju Adishina Sinclair. Digital Music and Sound Arts, Sebastian Parkinson. Film, Ella Louise Cooper. Kayan Javot. Film and Screen Studies, Gina Bokta. Graphic Design, Yasmin Mohammed. Illustration, Garrick Ung. Gabrielle Powell. Media production, Holly Smith. Media studies, Alan Coleman. Layla Meredith. Emily Shenton. Music, Business and Media, Martinas Ruzgis. "3D Design and Craft, Adam Drury. Sadie Mitchener. Bethany Slater. Diploma of Higher Education, Film and Screen Studies, Kamara Smith. Photography, James Devine. Thank you, thanks. Degree of Master of Arts, Fine Art, Crimson Bonner. Sequential Design Illustration, Molly McKenna. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film and Screen Studies, Sabrina Zegley. School of Education, Sports and Health Sciences, Degree of Master of Science, Advanced Clinical Practice, Joseph Bass. School of Humanities and Social Science, Degree of Master of Arts, History of Design and Material Culture, Mehran Sadeghi. Research degrees, Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, in recognition of a programme of work entitled Capturing Cultural Memory of an Ageing Society through Augmented Reality Public Artworks in the Context of Rapid Urbanisation in China, Wei Yu An. That concludes the presentations for the School of Art and Media.
Well, this is our last graduation ceremony this session, and what a graduation ceremony it has been. There are things that always stay with me from each ceremony, and it's usually things that graduates say when they're walking across the stage. And it really is a mix. So sometimes graduates walk across the stage and say, I'm scared I'm going to fall off these shoes. That's quite common. Sometimes people walk across the stage and say, sorry for my sweaty hand. So it really is a mix, but a couple of things have really stuck with me from this ceremony in terms of who's walking across the stage. The first is an education graduate in mathematics. I'm not sure if you want to stick your hand up. But as he crossed the stage, he said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how I've graduated. And it made me really think about, none of us really know what we're doing. We learn as we go, right? So I wanted to reflect on that. And the second was a health graduate who said, I beat cancer to get here. And I think, exactly. So many other things I could reflect on, but well done, everyone. It's now, sadly, time to draw this ceremony to a close. And I'd like to bring it to a close by drawing on the words of Maya Angelou, who said, you may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Remember that your difficulties do not define you. They simply strengthen your ability to overcome. Sound advice for every single one of us. On behalf of everyone at the University of Brighton, I congratulate you all on your achievements. And please do have a celebratory drink in Hewison Hall, which is directly behind this auditorium. First, may I ask you to please stand whilst the platform party leaves the hall. Thank you. Well done. And good luck, everyone.